Hello everybody, it's me, Valerie Valkyrie, flying in from the top rope. Hello, 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 hello! I feel like my microphone's loud, but I don't know. Every time. I'm just gonna move it like that and maybe that'll be a little bit better. I don't know. It's a struggle every time I go live if the audio's gonna be good. It's impossible to know. But we're here. We are back with more Final Fantasy XVI. I am so sorry that last time I left off on a big cliffhanger, huh? We did a 5-year skip and I said, okay, I'm also doing a 5-year skip. Bye. Unfortunately, last stream, our main man's Cid is no more. He left off in the midway point and played like a dragon. Yeah, I did my own time skip. I'm a changed woman. Which I couldn't watch because I want to avoid spoilers. I am sorry. No worries. The VODs will always be there. And hey, I don't want to ruin the game for anybody, but let me tell you, it was a great game. It's gonna stick with me for a while. I've been doing, side stuff, off stream, so like the dungeons and stuff. I think I have 2 more to do, the like hardest difficulties of them, so that should be fun. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, they really outdid themselves. But this isn't a Yakuza stream, this is Final Fantasy! So with that, let's get into the video game, shall we? Yeah. My sword looks so dinky. Why is it so, like, thin? I don't remember it being... Hey! So I'm going by a new name. I remember that.
I seen schoolboys sweat harder.
Also, we don't have our brand anymore. We burnt that off. Hey, Jill.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
On the weekend, let me tell you about my weekend, guys. I burnt the shit out of myself. I burnt myself so bad. I still have, like, the burn mark. I was eating pizza on International Pizza Day, as one does.
Staying long this time?
As one does. I was eating pizza on International Pizza Day. And the first bite, we baked it ourselves in our oven. And the first bite, it was delicious. It wasn't even that hot. It was just a nice pizza. Second bite though, it was one of those shit pizzas where the pepperoni's underneath the cheese, which should be illegal to begin with. And when I took the second bite, a big gob of like pepperoni and sauce fell out. And it was so fucking hot that it scalded me and has marked my face. So, no, my bottom lip has like this big scab on it. It's a lot better than it was. But yeah, it would be amazing if it left a permanent scar. That would be such a sad scar to have.
Have you been to the toll?
Oh, Val, how'd you get that awesome, sick anime scar?
I ate pizza and it was too hot. I didn't wait long enough before I ate my pizza.
Like, come on now. Oh. The oath created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid with this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. That's so sad. What the fuck? Dude, I am so lost. But yeah, my burn still hurts if, like, I think about it too much. Or if I smile, which is also very fun for streaming. Or if I talk too much, then it starts to sting. Very fun. So yeah, don't eat pizza. That's what I learned. I'm never eating pizza ever again. At least not pizza that's shitty and has the pepperoni underneath the cheese. Because again, that should be illegal, because one, it doesn't taste as good as regular pizza. And two, it's dangerous. It burnt me. Hello.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Cooper will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
I'm glad Gav's
Should be
doing
back
okay.
any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Oh, she's still okay too.
Still can't
Good.
work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Moogle.
You're wondering if this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my friend. My furless friend. All in good time. Kupo? Kupo? Kupo?
I want to voice a Moogle in a coming up Final Fantasy game. I want to be the Moogle. I've listened to what the Moogles sound like in Final Fantasy other games. I want to be one. What if there was a Moogle that just sounded like me, though, and I didn't do a voice? Oh, this isn't the woman I thought it was.
Your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely
Oh,
no
is
one's
this
surprise, she
where they're
finds
just going to
herself
tell
at the
us
mercy
everything
of
that's happened?
armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, man. Plot. I love
Long
plot.
though Sunbreck's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an
He's
altogether easier
Bahamut's
target,
dad.
possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Me, because I'm the main character.
You were born in Twin Cid. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the
Yo,
dominion.
what's up, gamer?
Yet in
Hello,
spite
Yuki.
of it all,
How was Persona
she has
3?
ever endured.
I saw that
And when the
the
storm
best
is
girl
past,
showed up in
I
your
am
stream.
confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
His name's
I suppose
Holmes.
it wouldn't hurt to visit
And he's
our
the book
resident
guy.
historian.
Okay. Sure, Final Fantasy. Sure. She did! Happiest stream ever! Since the last Fuka full moon stream. Hell yeah! I know very little about Persona 3 other than the stuff that happens in Persona... Is it Persona Q? The one where they're all chibis and it has like all of them? I also think I own Persona 3 Dancing. Is it Starlight for Persona 3? Moonlight? But I haven't played it yet. I only bought it because I know it's an easy, platinum. Because I platinum the other two. Moonlight. Ah, right. Starlight's Persona
Oarsman
5.
Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard
Moon
for a
Knight,
long time.
right.
So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to
Oh my
you.
god, they love me.
Vivian asked me to return it.
I do feel like me and Clive can, like, sort of connect now that I also have a burn on my face, right? Mine's not as cool, but I think I'm sort of
Really?
getting there.
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme...
Wait, don't
or
we
the
know
Dominion,
what
I regret
creature
that I have
we
been able
fought?
to
His
find
name's
little
Typhon.
and less. I am sorry.
Please,
Maybe there's just
Don't
not
apologize.
much written about him.
I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now.
You take the nuts
We all
off of the
know there's
Moogle?
No such thing as Moogles.
Guys, I think this guy's cutting the
The
Moogle's
twins
nuts
seem
off.
well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others.
Right, yeah.
The wounds that remain.
Titan
they are
sort
not
of,
quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time
stomped
they
on
need.
our house.
That
I
we
remember
must.
that.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Ye seas which grid about ye land of Valisthea on all sides doth churn most frothily with diverse and deadly creatures. Among these are beasts more prodigious in size than entry islands, yet customarily as placid as ye very dull drummes. Yet lo, when they do awake, towering waves are driven forth like in proportio to great mountainies. Ye peoples of ye outer seas, in which these creatures dwell, doth live in great terror of ye writhing isles, as certain chronicles make record of their being known. I need a full stream of Val reading Old English now. No! I refuse. Do you know how long that stream would be? Imagine if you had to make me go through like one whole chapter of a book written like that. We'd be here for a week. And I wouldn't understand any of it. I don't know anything that I read in that last little bit. I got that there are big monsters in the water. That's what I picked up on. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armorsmiths of the realm. However, there is a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly or rightly oiled, mithril is, once made, eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work. See, I can read. YouTube's longest stream ever. I mean, we could go for a world record. Longest, most annoying stream. Most infuriating stream.
Not bag of blade.
She's not reading it right!
Everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider
Oh, they
was here
cut
with
them
a
out?
letter
I
from
thought they
Gav.
like just
Otto
burned them
left it on
off.
your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I liked when her outfit was more like a white mage.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Have y'all looked at Clive's voice actor's Twitter? It's great. I saw a video of him, and he was like cosplaying as Tifa. And he was like doing sick like high kicks. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican Army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. I'll see you're done to wear upon my... I don't know what that means.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is
Big
on the
people...
march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital.
Big
they're less
fight
likely
coming.
to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
Oh, do we want to kill the Titan?
But look how far we've come.
All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Right, so we know that, like, Joshua's alive now, right? Our characters know that?
He was there.
Okay. Yes.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
He better.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To Joshua!
To a world without mother crystals.
That too, I guess.
To Cid.
Bottoms up. And the devil laughs. Whoa! Joshua looks cool as hell! He's goth now.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Why are you acting like you walked in
Not
on
at
us,
all.
like, making
We were
out?
just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway...
Oh no, not
I'll
Martha
be in the
Stewart!
mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I liked her. The Gathering Storm.
What
Onward.
would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't
Oh, she is
know.
still
Perhaps
okay.
I should just have...
Great.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
There's no belts. There's no arm braces.
Is that all?
Yeah. I want to hit X to sprint.
But that's not a thing.
I'm so used to playing Yakuza. Hello.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Oh no.
Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
Was she
You
like
think this was
kidnapped?
planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up
A
everyone
lot
who's
of
ever set eyes on
nut
her
talk
away,
in this game.
claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Guessing we have to leave? There's no... I am guessing we have to leave. I got some things while I was away. To help cure me of my post-Yakuza dread. I bought some Nendoroids. Because there was only one left on Amazon of the one, and I needed it. I needed to have this Nendoroid. And it was all sold out on the official Good Smile website. There was one on Amazon, so I bought it. So I now have the Hyakunosuke Ogata Nendoroid. He's so cute. I love him so much. I can't wait to display him. I ordered him. He arrived a day later on my doorstep, which is weird because nothing gets delivered to my doorstep. It all goes to the post office usually.
Everything's roses.
But I got all dressed to go pick him up from the post office, and I opened my door, and there he was, just sitting there, staring at me. I felt so blessed.
That slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't.
The other one that I ordered from the official website, because on Amazon it was like triple the price of what it was on the official website. But they only had a few left on the official Good Smile website, so I also got the Asirpa Nendoroid. But unfortunately for me, I kept thinking that I entered information wrong, so I ordered it twice. And I was like, hey, cancel this other one. And then like a few days later, they were like, we didn't cancel it.
Well, I'm glad
it's like,
someone
okay.
sees it that way. To make pitch.
So now 2 Asirpa Nendoroids are gonna be
in case you haven't noticed,
in my home.
live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in
But
the
that's okay. I don't mind having one
Now,
to keep in the box
I'm not so
and one to
unkind as
display.
to
That's
ask
fine
you to
for me.
fell a faraway forest and lug the
It's
logs
so
back
cute.
here
She
to
comes
the
with so
minnow,
many faces.
which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Cock and Ball is the name of this quest? Excuse me? Excuse me, get that off my screen right now. This is a family-friendly stream. Cock and Ball is the name of the quest? Okay. Alright. Somebody tell Novella about that. I need Novella to know that there's a quest in this game called Cock and Ball. Okay, let's finish the Cock and Ball quest. There's cocking, and then there's balling. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, you'd be used to it. I'm not used to it. Cock and Ball. I love that so much.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Alright, I can do this now. I need to remember how to play. Yay! Did we get all the cocks and balls?
I can't imagine Herbalist
Yes, we
needing any
did.
more than this. Time to head home.
This game sure is pretty. Novella! I'm so glad you're here! Carl Weezer voice. I don't know, Sheen. What if I'm just not meant to get cock and ball torture? Was that a good Carl Weezer voice? I don't even know. Jimmy! I can't believe they named the quest Cock and Balls. And that it's still on my screen, and it's been on my screen this whole time. Sir, I have your cock and ball torture. Coming right up, sir.
Finish with that log.
Welcome back, Cid.
Well, did you find me some
That's a
wax?
good core memory to have.
Find is one way of putting it.
Sir, put your balls in in this cage.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Your boat has balls?
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I didn't know boats could have balls. Are they like the balls that you hang off the back of your truck? Tailgate nuts? Ooh! The cock and ball torture was worth it. Okay, we gotta stop talking about cock and balls. It's not befitting of a young woman like me. There, we're so fucking strong. I love that quote. Put that on my tombstone. A dejected butler offering one of those silver trays with the... Wait, I don't know. Cloche? On top, and inside there's just a paper that has a free CBT coupon written on it in Sharpie. Thank you, Novella. I'm gonna give you my will, so you know exactly what I want when I die. I want my tombstone to have,
What happened here?
tailgate nuts on it.
We need to find the others.
Hanging from
Best
them.
off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to physical.
Cid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They say
I
the
also
Imperials said they
want
left
everybody at my funeral to eat one of my
storm.
legs,
Spared their fury. Martha tried to
so
set
they
them
get my
things down,
powers.
but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed
Just do
towards
something
Thoroughwise
fun with
Bay.
you. What if we got you stuff, and then we can have you hang out in like one of your favorite places for all of
Jill and I
eternity?
will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is,
Right?
but it
That is
doesn't sound
cooler.
good. Be careful
And
out
your
there,
eyes
Cid.
will be open.
You do the same.
Also, if I'm in a casket, I want my eyes open. Just to freak everybody out. I want that too. Because that's really creepy. Imagine you're just laying there like... as people are trying to say like their final goodbyes to you, and you're just staring at them.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison
Yeah, I want to be in the craft dinner headquarters.
The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oi, look sharp.
Set up a contraption in an attic somewhere where my stuffed corpse sometimes slides up so it's looking out the window and makes people think there's a ghost. Yeah. Like, we don't know if we'll actually be ghosts when we die, so we gotta make do. Just in case. It's like our own insurance plan. This might be a little disrespectful to the dead. At my funeral too, I want there to be like a little speaker hidden somewhere where it just has clips from the stream. Just me saying things. But nobody knows that there's actually a little speaker there. Only Novella will know.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's
Oh,
them
Martha!
at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Oh,
Then they may still be alive.
Clive, I
Martha,
doubt it.
Do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Like, imagine you're at my funeral and you just hear cock and ball torture was worth it.
Some sort of twisted joke. has
Imagine.
been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, look at the chocobos! Hello, bird.
Time to fight.
Oh, no! I don't want to fight you! No! He's not gonna hurt me. He's not gonna... Okay, he hurt me. I didn't want to do that, but I had to. Honestly, I think a funeral like that would be fun because it's like impossible to take it 100% seriously, so it kind of helps you remember the good times more than the stuff that sucks. Yeah, exactly. I want people to laugh at my funeral. I think our generation is gonna have the most banger funerals because we all just want them to be goofy, a goofy fun time. Oh, I also, I want Goofy to do a speech about me. Like, I want the guy who lays me to rest to be Goofy the dog. From hit video game franchise, Kingdom Hearts. More like Kingdom Farts.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Do you two see our outfits?
These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
We're
Colluding
obviously
with
the main
enemies of the Empire
characters.
is a serious offense.
Well, gosh, Val.
Shall they
Can't
be
believe you're dead.
Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive, out of like the 10 years or how long you've been dealing with all this shit, you think they have honor? Punish him. I forget how to play. I really want triangle to be a heavy attack. Oh yeah, I can do this. Wait. Oh, he died. At least that guy got to go on a fun ride in his last moments. Up in the air. That's fun.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I hope that like 10 years from now, some random person's gonna find this stream. Or the VOD of this. And be like, why were they making jokes over this super serious part of the game?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I hope that that happens. When bad things happen, sometimes you just have to distract yourself with the funny. By imagining how funny your funeral's gonna be.
The abbot.
Oh. Oh, we liked that guy. They used up all their magic. That sucks.
Protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh. Not the guy. This guy is.
We're here to help.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Imperials.
gonna make it, Clive. He's mostly dust.
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her.
That's what I'm doing.
Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Wait. Do they think Cid's still alive? That's really sad.
Where are you?
In here! We found a survivor!
I guess
Clive.
I'm Cid now, right? Yeah, he's not a survivor.
He's gone.
I miss Cid.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. But it was
Wow,
their choice.
I wrote the game.
They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
Novella too
I've gathered the bearers'
soon.
remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump.
These poor guys, though, they just
currents there
were
are
there,
swift.
like, to die in
If
peace.
the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
A lot of these characters got normal-ass names, huh? Back in the day, Jill's name would probably be, like, Frost. Or Yuki. Or Snow. Oh! I miss Snow! I want to play Final Fantasy 13 so bad on the channel, but I think it's only on the PlayStation 3. I don't think they ever did a remaster. It's also on Xbox, but I'd rather, like... I use this analogy a lot. I'd rather clip my teeth with toenail clippers than play that game on the Xbox. Is there, like, treasure in here? There is treasure. It wasn't worth it. Now, is this game good and will it let me swim like Yakuza? Or is it bad? Bad. 0 of 10. I can't swim. You can walk that! The treasure. Look at that weird fella. Oh, I love him! What? Why does he get this cool little animation? Why is he so special? Does every freak get one of those? Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear.
Do you think it's spotted us, Gordon? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Ah! Oh my god. He's doing AoEs. Jesus Christ! I wish every little freak was this strong. Ooh! Beast! Oh my god, we are doing no damage. Ow! Alright. Oh! Uh-oh.
That's better. I needed that.
Really? All according to plan! Missed.
Nice try.
To me, blades!
Oh my god. Oh my god! Stop doing Doom! Ow! I'm firing my laser, and I think I missed. Ooh! Get his ass! Missed. Missed. Always miss on that one. Damn it. What?
There's no
What?
turning back.
Does he have full health again? Fuck this. That's bullshit! It thought I ran away! I hate it here. This beast sucks!
That must be the bridge.
I just wanted to fight the little freak. Oh, right, our mission was to scatter those people's remains, and we sort of got distracted by the freak. Do you think he drinks wine, the freak? Like out of the spit bucket at wine tastings?
Cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
You should have done the thing that Venom Snake did when he had to scatter his comrades'
What of the
ashes
Imperials?
and rub it all over his
The pyre
face.
was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Are you talking about Clive? Does Clive do that?
I saw them.
Oh no, you're talking about the freak. I see. I thought you were talking about Clive. See the freak teleport behind me? He's not cool enough to be the wine tasting freak, which is a very low bar. I wonder if we'll ever think of anything like on the same level as drinking the spit bucket from the wine tasting. Nothing personnel, Clive. I miss the days of cringe. Like people cosplaying in public and stuff. Like doing cosplay meetups at like a very busy mall. I miss that. Those were the days. Everybody's so scared to be cringe now.
Survived, then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What
Yeah.
these black shields are doing.
Like back then, we filmed our own cringe
Which begs the question,
and posted it.
Why
But
don't
now you can't be cringe
mother obviously has a
without
hand in
people
this.
knowing.
I cannot make sense of her actions.
You had to be brave to post your cringe.
Picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their
People
hands.
who are cringe are the bravest
Right now,
people out there.
I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
I always wanted to be a part of like a really
right
big
here, Martha?
cosplay group.
We can stay longer
Like
if you wish.
a group of people
No
who
need.
just always
I'd be
cosplay
ready
from
should
the same thing.
Imperials come calling.
So we could make
Though
cringe
I
like
turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of
cosplay
them
music videos.
strutting young
Because I
first
love
raters.
those. Like not even ironically, I just love them so much. They are so nostalgic to me. They take me all the way back to when I was a teen. Ugh, I wanted to make one so bad. Not like the ones that people post now of like just a whole bunch of cosplayers at a convention. set to music, but like people who made stories and like did a music video. It was awesome. This is why Tumblr has survived. One of the few places on the internet where you can still be absolutely disgustingly cringe without much consequence.
What in the world is going on?
They're so fun. But now people don't make those music videos anymore. We gotta make them.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the gang.
Where do we go? I need somewhere that's close to a exit there. Like, imagine what the world, how strong our society could be if the Demon Slayer cosplayers started making music videos. Imagine. We would all be unified. We would all be so happy. My skin would be clear. Like, come on now.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Or like, oh, remember anime clubs? Like, today they could buy like a whole bunch of, I don't know. What's a anime right now where all the characters sort of wear the same outfit? Attack on Titan? I feel like that's too old though. Like, someone just bought a whole bunch of Attack on Titan uniforms, and then they just made a music video to, I don't know, like, My First Kiss by Blink-182. We would be so strong. Are you getting drunk?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
So, when our first hideout got attacked, Gav lost his eye.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
But he's not cool because he doesn't have an eye
Now
patch.
sit down, you fool.
He should have an eye patch like Majima.
Sure.
Wow.
You remember how quick the Empire
How are we
was
gonna
to
destroy
occupy
that
the
thing?
Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Or did we do that? Did we destroy
Half a
that
century
thing?
of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Cid's plan.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Okay, we didn't destroy that one.
Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
As There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle,
Oh.
Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield.
Did you not know?
Laura Rosfield, of course.
Oh, okay. He did know. He was just dumb.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Wonder what trap's gonna be there. That's where all of our side content is. I sort of want to focus on, main plot stuff. All of these side quests so far haven't really caught me. Or have been like, oh my god, I'm so glad I did that, you know? They feel like they'd be good for off-stream.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
This music feels so Final Fantasy 15. Big X.
Finish with that log, so we...
Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not
Aye.
going to let Coop could take us unawares.
Aye.
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What is it,
I
dog?
always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Now it's your turn.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Are we gonna learn what sort of happened to her?
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Good dog. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
There's a flower we can play. I feel like I should fight some more so I can try and get some levels. Oh, Killer Bee! From Naruto! Sorry, I can't read what you said. There's that stupid emoticon in front of one of the words. I'm gonna assume it says game. The most exciting part of the game has finally come? That's exciting. Ready, gotta go take care of some stuff, but have fun fighting these fucking bugs. I will. I love Naruto. Naruto's such a good show. I know it's not, but it is though. The Naruto manga is really good too. Especially like the original, like the first part of Naruto. Oh my god, it's so good.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Uh-oh.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
I know, right? They give us Clive's big titties, but we spend most of the time looking at his back. It makes us want it more.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire
We should
wants
ask
answers on what
this
the Empire
person
wants.
to join our
The Empire
team.
gets.
Who's ever doing
Don't they
this?
just? Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard there were 1,000.
Hello, fellow
You
youth.
seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah,
At least
yeah.
I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Why is he talking like
You go
this?
telling these strangers a thing. I speak
look
for the people
familiar.
of this village, and we have nothing more to say
But I
to you.
think it's just an
You
old
are to
guy
leave
model that
Amber
they've used before.
and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. in the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black
Too
Shields are
poor
looking
to
for.
rise up.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally
Joshua?
would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
That bird.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
We'll be fine. We went toe to toe with a freak. Oh. These things.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Nice. Oh. Well, we gotta get rid of these guys. I missed. Oh, we got two! This area reminds me of Death Stranding. Like the mix between the green grass and like all these rocks and stuff. That's just New Zealand or Ireland. I forget where Hideo Kojima based a lot of the scenery of Death Stranding. It was like a specific place, but I forget where. I am excited about that documentary they're making about Hideo Kojima. I don't know, like, what it's going to cover. Is it covering, like, the development of Death Stranding? I'm not sure. I'm so excited for the next Death Stranding. It looks gorgeous. It's so much larger than the original, which is saying something, because that game is large.
but at least we won.
Oh, I forgot to buy potions before I left. Oh well, I'll be fine. Woo! That was scary. Uh-oh.
Blood, Clive.
I thought it was jam or like
It's
tomato
still wet.
sauce. Should probably look over the bridge. It looks like someone was thrown over.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yeah, because
Why
I'm the
then?
main character.
We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true sheet of
No, the wrong guy. No! No!
Farewell.
Oh, she stole my kill!
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Sometimes the pacing of the dialogue in this game is odd. Like, why did they wait for him to finish going like before being like, oh, we have to get there right away?
Find something, boy.
Our dog is not happy today.
Death.
It would be rude to interrupt. Oh. Yeah, our mom isn't a very good person, I think. I don't think she's very good. Oh, poor Clive.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
The only thing I know about our mom so far is...
We should go.
She was overprotective of Joshua. She hated me. And she was super horny. That's the most I know about her.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
So the same as all moms.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Oh no, I'd like to think my mom's like, not like that. All moms love your younger brother named Joshua.
Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Huh. Is that a crab? It is! Crab! Time for crab. Yum, yum, yum! I want to eat its brains, dude! I want to eat its brains! I missed! This is sort of overkill. Man, crab is such a good food. I love eating bugs.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
In the manga Mad K, there's a section in the second volume where you sort of go to like a city part of like their realm, and this is what I sort of imagined it all looked like. It was sort of like this.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
I still have to finish chapter or volume 3 of Mad K.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off!
snitch-endless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your style! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes.
We can probably, like...
Strictly speaking, no.
Climb over the
My uncle
gate.
once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think
the
it's
tunnels
safe?
aren't still there?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
The burn feels weird. Ah! I don't want to spend most of the stream complaining about it, but I have to say something.
Now we know why the refugees didn't come here.
Keep looking then.
It's like, it doesn't even really hurt. It's just, I can feel, like, I can feel where it's different. Like, it's almost like tight. And when I move my mouth, I can feel it.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oh.
Oi! Visitors!
No, we're the good ones. We're the good kind.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
At least it isn't an exposed nerve. That's true. We have to find the positives.
Or not.
Like, I got it while eating pizza, and the pizza was tasty. Well, the first bite was. After I got burned, I didn't really enjoy the pizza all that much. Whoa. Wonder what that trope is for. That was easy.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's
Wait.
long dead.
Oh,
Then
it's
perhaps
you!
it's time you joined him.
I remember. No, don't kill him! We liked him, I think.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
What was his name? Like, Gavin?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade!
So Wade.
Right. What was his friend's name? Jason?
can speak inside.
These two are my friends, Biggs and Wedge. They're not gonna talk.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
But why?
And
is she being like
since
controlled?
granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade,
So I have a brother.
Camp. They march in full
Half-brother.
force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Oh, is that like our Attack on Titan salute thing? Now?
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
In the flesh.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke
I don't
the
think
main
Wade's
host
getting
of
out of
their
this one.
encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
Yeah.
How small exactly?
Small enough. Now that I have you
I
and
just
Lady
get
Jill
the
for
feeling.
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Great. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lead their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, he may choose to remain behind at the hideaway.
We'll keep them from the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Before a stream, I gave my cat a little kiss on his little forehead. He was so comfy. I just had to... Well, I just had to pet him. He looks so cute. He's got just, like, the smallest little face. He's the cutest cat.
There they are.
I love him.
On your command, my lord.
And then when I was done petting him and stuff, he just looked at me and he
now?
closed his
I
eyes
told
and he
you.
went back to sleep.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
A woman?
could guard aught against the
Why'd you
might
say
of
it
the
like
Black
that?
Shields? Then come, die along with your flame. For Azaria!
For Azaria!
I love how they barely open their mouths when
Petty
they,
revolution ends here.
when they
On these
yell.
our swords we swear.
Oh wait, I can't do that yet. Stand there. Stay there. Soon. Soon. Yay. I just love the teleport. It's so good.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Whoa. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
I do like that going into that mode heals me. I like that quite a bit. Oh. Oh. Oh! Ah. Oh, did they get the other dragon? Oh no!
A noble stand,
A dragoon!
albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
You look so
you
cool.
have proven our
Why can't you join my team?
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I want a dragoon on my team!
Find how.
Oh, missed. Missed again. Ah. Uh-oh. Kill me.
To me, boy. Well, to me, boy. To me, boy. To me, boy. Help me, boy. And hurt Torgal. And hurt Torgal.
Hurt Torgal! Ah! Oh no, oh no. Oh no! Did that cancel my thing? It did. It did. Oh, yes.
So wait!
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh no! No! Missed. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! I'm not good. Not good. It's fine. We'll be fine.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's
Oh
son?
damn. Can I have some potions, please?
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
What's this? Oh!
Of course, my lord. Will that be all? Of course, my lord. Will that be all?
Ooh.
Of course, my lord. I will be here should you need aught else.
Oh, I should also check out this, right? I wonder what the upgrade does. Maybe it makes it longer or something. No. No. There we go. I like that. I don't mind that at all.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
I will say, this game does not feel like Final Fantasy to me. Like I said before, most of the Final Fantasies that I really liked had modern elements to it. But I do like this game. I just always forget that I'm playing a Final Fantasy game.
What is
it's
it
Devil
now?
May Fantasy.
I told
Yeah.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Oh, I see what the upgrade did. We have more of it now. Great.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Pressure in kind, my
More dragons.
Works. The Imperials aren't taking any chances.
It's also extremely European, yeah. That was sort of a waste. But what can you do? Can't skip this one.
A noble stand.
Final Fantasy has always been
Albeit
extremely
A
European.
misguided one.
Final Fantasy 15 didn't feel European.
You have but proven our point. That this land is in
Same
dire
with
need
7.
of cleansing.
I feel like all the ones in this sort of setting felt European. Oops. That was bad timing on my part. I hate that. I hate that so much. Whenever I go into Ramu, I want to use circle to dash, but you can't dash. Good job, Wade. Ah! I forgot the dodge button. I forgot the dodge button. I got it. I got it. I know what it is.
Wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Ugh. Again, I went into— No! No! Easy. First try. Exactly. Always.
Nor do I. The
plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight
Not
to the
gonna
mud.
lie.
My,
Thought we were gonna cut to Wade and he would have had like a
this will be
sword
enough
in
to
his
stop
belly
the
or
Cullings.
something.
For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
Honestly, it didn't feel like we did all that much.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Wade, do you want to join my team?
Yet be that as it may,
We're
it
gonna
is still
stop it
our
at the
home,
source.
and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her
Wait,
loyal
do you know that my
subjects
brother's
may
still
dream of the
alive?
day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So Wade,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Wade's not a dragoon. He's still cool though. Yeah, that's true. Wade, can we do like a job or class change on you so you can be a dragoon? Huh? I know that you sort of got like this warrior thing going on with the big axe, but I think you could do it. It's weird that Dragoon in Final Fantasy is so different from Dragoon in Blue
and
Exorcist.
how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
In
And
Blue
had I known
Exorcist,
of
if
this
you're a
tunnel back
Dragoon,
then,
you use guns.
I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to
Like
sneak over the
bazookas and
wall.
shit.
I suppose a formal request for an
It's
audience
rad as
would have
hell.
appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows.
That's
where
true.
He would be of no use to
They are
anyone.
different universes.
And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant.
He's gonna
Don't
die.
be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Ow.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Ah, Tyler, I remember him.
Or the Lord Commander.
That's his name.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I'm sorry if you can hear my cardboard box moving. It's lost some of its structural integrity. So now it's sort of, whenever I move, it makes a lot of noise.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Who knows, maybe the Sephiroth is there in the thumbnail. And maybe every stream he's gonna get a little bit bigger and a little bit closer.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Is this him?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
I don't remember him.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
What, Clive?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
Jill's like, oh no, he's cringe!
Thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
He's a chuny.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
I don't remember
Very
this
well.
guy.
I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Aw, that's sweet.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
Aww.
Go on, sit.
Aww.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
You have bad plates?
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy,
I want to see what we're
has
eating.
been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus
We don't get
must
to see what
maintain
they
the
ate.
illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
That was
Has
easy.
a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Aww.
Is that true?
He's like Kiryu.
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
That's his greatest failing? I'm not sure about
One
that.
thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Cid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
She doesn't look happy. Does she know something we don't? Mm-hmm. He sounds like Volo from Baldur's Gate. I haven't played. But when you said Volo, I thought of,
She's a
oh,
fine
what's the
ship,
fighting
isn't
game?
she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters.
Yeah! Soul Calibur.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
Oh, is this
because
her?
Once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Facing her past.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Are they gonna do it this time?
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
They didn't kiss. They didn't kiss. They were supposed to kiss 5 years ago and they didn't. Good dog. Really, walked up the map, huh? Kissing is illegal. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Typical nobles.
Hello.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
So we go to her every time we want to know, like, the plot about
As you know,
the
the
war.
Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining
The map
crystals,
dimension.
or die.
There's one of those in Naruto, too.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Typical no.
I feel like Jill is in for, like, a rough time with this mission.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Cid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Well, let's do this thing, shall we? The boiling sea. Hot? Is the water hot?
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Are you starting to turn to stone?
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
It's a big rock. Drake's breath. The Iron Kingdom.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice. A dance of fire and
I always
ice.
imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secret only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Ooh.
They're all the cash.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Great. This area sort of reminds me of a place in Resident Evil 8. There's like a garden like that almost. There's a puzzle there, and you fight like a big guy.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the
It's
time.
near like
It wasn't
Belladonna's
even a
house,
bad
I
one.
think.
It's nothing
I think
to
that's her
worry
name.
about.
The doll lady. Sorry if my eye's freaking out. Feels like there's something in it. Again. That's a big guy! Minotaur? I think so. Nice. That's a lot of damage. I like how he shakes because of my fire. Miss.
The old arboretum is just
got him.
To the caves from there.
And I didn't take any damage. I'm a pro gamer. Ooh. Frazier! There's nothing. It's so cool that there's not gonna be a big enemy in here.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Clive, I said it's so cool that there's not gonna be a big enemy in here. Clive! You could have walked around.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
It's just like the beginning
Just
of
like
the
old
game.
times.
Be sure to keep clear of his ball.
Believe me, I mean to. Foul.
Don't breathe it in. Awaken!
Oh! Oh! That is a good question, Clive. We almost got this fight. Easy. This game's so easy. Give me a challenge, dude. A challenge. Who do you think you are? I am.
Press on.
Yes.
I want a new sword. We've had this one too long. I'm guessing I probably should craft one if I want a new one.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Plus, aren't you like the icon of ice?
Is that what cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Miss. That's a lot of dudes.
It's over.
I feel like Clive's probably just built different. That's why his skin is fine. Why his skin is still perfect and gorgeous and smooth.
No mistakes.
Great. And treasure.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
I'm still not used to Clive swearing. It feels so wrong. I love it. Just walk through. Clive, you're made of fire. You can do that?
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close. Come on!
Nice.
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
How are we gonna leave then if we don't want to do that again? What's that ball?
They don't
Oh.
look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Uh-oh!
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Like this way with the item?
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Nice music.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is.
It's like a flan, right? Except a moose. Doesn't look like a moose though. I don't see any antlers on that thing.
Nice try.
I'm not allowed to throw the sun at me. It's not allowed.
Get him. This one. This one.
it's done. What's that thing? Is that like its core? You think Clive has chapped lips? Maybe he moisturizes. You don't know. They don't look chapped. They look like they'd be soft and kissable. Oh, I love Monster Hunter!
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Hey, we fought one of these already. At the start of the game. I remember.
Good, I'll wager. Nice try.
Hell yeah! I don't know what I did to get that, but must did something. Get him! Get him! Yay. It's okay, that was his home. He's fine.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Of Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
Onward!
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Aren't they warm?
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
We're not really hiding, huh? Just walking through. Was she flustered by how handsome he was? I bet that's what it was. He's just so handsome.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Yeah, someone said that we were here.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts reference!
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Did you know this is the longest we've gone without a new Kingdom Hearts game? Isn't that crazy to think about?
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
thinking about things is hard.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Oh, did you see the cool flip our dog did? Great. I'm guessing that blue light is where we have to go. Is this where I came from? Yeah, I think we have to get to that blue light.
How many of them are there? Almost got this big guy. Great. I like the organ that's playing. That's nice. Is that where I came from? I don't know where I came from. I think it was there. Ah, there's the door. I see the door. I don't see the door. Well, where am I supposed to go? Oh, no. Isn't there like a button I can press? Ah! It was that simple. It's very concerning to get lost in a hallway. Hey! Listen. I don't claim to be smart. Or to be good with directions.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Ooh, high potion.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I can't let it stop.
This guy's sort of like not having a good day.
Get him. This one. This one. Go for it.
Easy. Or are they sacrificing someone? Yikes, dude. Yikes, dude. Dude, it's a rock. It's a rock. I don't think it cares if you kill people for it.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination!
For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether.
But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
This is my penance. I will be your monster no more.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Yeah! I wanted her to transform. I wanted her to do that. It's like, I hope she transformed. Joshua? Not Joshua. Lucky! Maybe not lucky. Maybe not lucky. Big woman! Large woman! Uh-oh.
Jill! Defeat! Remember how it felt?
Go into your mind palace. I love how our dog is just standing there. To go even farther! Beyond! Oh, he didn't.
Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
To go even farther! Beyond!
She won't be able to hold that armor back forever.
Hell yeah.
We better make this quick.
Uh-oh. Diamond Dust! It's just like other Final Fantasy game.
All right. I won't take long.
I do love Shiva's design in this game. It looks so good. You just turn into a dragon? Cool. That, yeah, he gets out of your lock-on really easy. Whenever he changes forms, he breaks out of it. That thing looks just like a Monster Hunter monster.
Get him!
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Nice try.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah!
I've heard Torgal.
No! Dang it. Dang it! I was so close! Uh-oh! Okay, I have high potions. That's good. Oh, and he started at half health. Great. You love to see it. Thank you, video game.
Well done, Torgal. Too slow.
Yeah, they sort of went ham with all of the effects in this game. There's so many particles. Oh, that didn't kill! Come on now. Don't die. It'd be really, really cringe if you died.
Nice try.
Yay! Look at all that gil I have that I don't spend on anything. We did it. We beat the game. The whole thing.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Did you guys notice that we have room for one more icon? Isn't that interesting?
Here. Use this.
Ice sword. We did it. We killed the mother crystal.
Are you watching, Cid?
Oh, that's very pretty.
We're one step closer to
And no one died this time! Wow! Yay!
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father.
I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Oh yeah.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Forever and ever and ever!
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Oh!
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Oh! It's that guy! Not Joshua. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa!
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
That looked awesome. Meanwhile. Oh, Joshua! Oh no. Is us killing the mother crystals kill Joshua? Oh no. Or is this just like the illness that he always had?
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence?
Yeah, us
cannot
getting rid of
see
the
all the way
crystals is
much
killing him.
Your grace.
100%.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
Can you, like, wipe your mouth just a little bit? Just...
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
I'm gonna destroy that thing. Meanwhile...
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Oh, a Titan! So large.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
He has a great voice. Oh, is that my mom and her new son?
Is that the
Yeah.
Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Cid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
He can do that because he's...
Very well.
Magic, right?
You need only agree to the terms I set out.
Because he's Titan. That's why he can do it?
Cid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it.
He's rock magic?
You would finally be rid of the stain.
You would need fire servants to do it? Oh. He built different.
In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial
Oh wait, he was using the stone, right? If they have like the stone that does fire stuff, they can do it? Isn't that how it works? Is there like stones that just do water, right? I think he was holding a stone.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Ma'am, your kid's weird. Your kid's weird.
There are
You're weird too.
things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
I don't like her. Also, why is his toy magic? It's probably the, like, super stone. His toy. She's hiding the super stone in there.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
No, what's wrong with Jill? What's wrong with Jill? Is she okay? Find out next time we play Final Fantasy XVI. Let's go over to the docking screen, shall we? Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm hungry. I think, chicken. But I also have to do my dishes, because I don't have any silverware that's not dirty. I do my dishes often, but it escaped me recently. You did a video game! I did! I did a whole video game. Tomorrow we play my absolute favorite game to play on the channel that I've never been angry with. And I totally don't loathe it. Tomorrow we're playing Twilight Princess. What stellar video gaming! Hell yeah! Yeah, tomorrow we play my favorite game, Twilight Princess. And then on Wednesday, Valentine's Day, we're gonna go back to Tulip. I did find my PlayStation, by the way. The PlayStation that plays blue discs. I was worried that it fell off my desk. Because I used to keep it on top of my desk. And it wasn't there anymore, but I found it. I had placed it at the bottom of my desk. So it didn't fall. So hopefully the laser that lets it read blue discs still works. I hope so. I don't want to have to buy another PlayStation just to play Tulip. I can't believe that. When I first started playing Tulip, the stream was about to start, and I put the game into my fat PlayStation 2, and it just would not read. And then I found out that there's like a special laser that's really easy to break, and mine was broken. So I had to go out and buy a new PlayStation 2 the same day as when I was going to stream. So I had to go to like all the different pawn shops in the city. And then I couldn't even test it. I couldn't test it at the store because the only one that they had, it didn't have any cords. So I just had to buy it. But luckily it worked. The cords worked. I was able to get it working. But anyway, that's for Wednesday. Tomorrow's Twilight Princess. But with that, everybody, be safe. Have fun. Go eat some ice cubes. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!